Hello and welcome back to Shadow of Mordor, Part 22, and in this episode, more story cutscenes.
The Lady of the Shore send you to our aid.
Kind of.
The Queen warned us to wait until the end of the battle. Then the orcs.
What battle?
The visions always come to pass. Yes, but I told you not to. You have something.
Gentlemen, please. You both sound like idiots.
Well, not really. I mean, they mention a battle, but let's be honest, we didn't see a battle. We come out at the, long after the end of that conflict, after these guys have already been kidnapped and still have their treasure.
And Talion can't believe how painful these results are.
This is one of the few instances of us seeing Celebrimbor being a badass.
So he did actually fight back in the day.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
And you'll notice that a lot of these guys happen to have, actual lieutenant and/or general designs, because they've got specific headpieces and different coats of armor on. Hi, Sauron.
No. No. Not the Dark Lord.
Such overpowering evil.
No, his level is too high. I must at least try, though, for some reason.
Yeah, he crunched my rib cage.
I don't think it worked.
It did not work. Not my wife and daughter. I need that to have a happy single parentage.
So are we supposed to understand that, like, pretty much all the same things that happened to Talion also had happened to Celebrimbor?
Almost. You see,
Take him to Mordor.
Celebrimbor actually gets 2 chances at life, whereas Talion only got 1.
While I was unconscious, some people started drinking. Oh, the guys are still possessed.
Yep. And now, one of the awesome things about getting Brand is that whenever we successfully perform a drain on a unit in combat, they automatically get completely branded. Assuming, of course, that they're not a general or lieutenant or war chief.
So how many people can you brand at once?
I believe the maximum limit that you can have on screen is 20. However, I've never actually reached that limit, and I think the highest I've ever actually had is 13.
Well, it's
Mind you, if you have 13 dudes branded, you're pretty much immortal because your Uruks outnumber theirs.
Yeah.
And your Uruks perform better than theirs do.
I was going to say that this is way better than BioShock Infinite Possession. When you possess people in BioShock Infinite, you can only get people one at a time. The possession lasts for only like 20 seconds. And when you possess a new target, it automatically causes your currently possessed target to kill himself.
Right.
I mean, these guys don't have a suicide mechanic when you brand too many people, do they?
No, they do not. However, I can't. Later on, there's an ability I can get that makes me immediately kill all of my branded targets, all of my branded soldiers.
Nice. So just slip them all cyanide capsules and then tell them to take this, swallow.
Yeah, effectively.
It will make you feel better. And if you feel nothing at all, that also works.
I believe we're going to go and do Power of the Wraith next.
Sweet.
And we shouldn't again. Well, actually, effectively the game is over now. There are no more difficult fights left.
What?
Yeah. Thanks to how I spent my skill points earlier on, specifically getting combat drained, I now have the ability to, in combat, convert multiple Uruks, assuming that I'm able to dodge and quick throw rather nicely. And I can also do this.
So are you?
Oh wait, this
No,
is
you're watching.
Damn it!
For a dispute here, I will leave you be if you just lay down your sword.
Aw, he's smiling. I like this guy. It's just too bad we have to kill him now.
Well, we don't actually.
What, you could what, no, he resisted.
No, he didn't resist. It's just that he's not weak enough yet for it to work.
Clearly, I need to soften up that brain of yours.
After I kill you,
Hey, that's not very nice. You're not friendly at all. You're mean. Beneath that facade of pleasantry, you're just a monster.
Alright.
Alright,
Now that he's down there.
Now let's do it.
Ranger, you have to help. My brother was speaking ill of it.
I'm sorry, who was talking? I wasn't paying attention.
That was the slave that we rescued. We unlocked another resistance mission.
It's like, not
and
now,
I can
I'm
dismiss
busy.
him. And booyah, we have dominated Tumuk the Friendly.
Times 20 fucking 3.
You're so quiet, you'll squeal when I kill you.
Now it's actually somewhat important to dominate as many of the lieutenants and generals as you can. Fuck this guy, he's got fucking Volt Breaker.
Yeah, you want the higher level guys on your side. They're more effective.
Well, that and it makes fighting the war chiefs later, because we do still have to fight the war chiefs in this area.
So here's something I just thought of. Is there any way you can exploit the Nemesis system to get these guys' levels so high that when you take control of them, that they'll basically be your number one guys?
Yes, actually, I don't do it because
it takes forever. I'm sure.
It's not that it takes forever. It's that it's a lot of repetition, and you have to do a lot of smaller side missions for it to work. And after a while, what ends up happening is, well, you end up building your dude into a war chief on accident, and then not being able to really push him anywhere. Because again, the war chiefs aren't actually on the map. You have to confront them.
Ring the anvil of justice.
In order to reveal all the bonus stuff in the area. That's a lot of bonus stuff.
Da, 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 da.
But yeah, we're not actually going to do Queen of the Shore, the Power of the Wraith, rather, this part. What we're mostly doing is going around and collecting all the towers so that we've got access to fast travel.
Yep. Just like Assassin's Creed, first thing is unlock the map, get all the towers, ignore everything, do a few things, kill some guards, but mostly just unlock the map.
Yeah.
Because then you can actually see all the things that you need to see.
Zathra the Red.
He is
Called so because he wears bloodied armor.
He's all the way over there.
So we're going to ignore him.
My eyesight is fucking incredible.
We shouldn't ignore him, to be perfectly honest. We should brand him, but...
Hey, come here, you.
Give me some intel.
Tell me everything. Okay, not
There
that
we go.
thing, but tell me other things. So yeah, so now that we can just brand people, are you going to execute any of the Uruks after they give you stuff?
I do believe I end up accidentally executing one war chief, and there are a couple of captains that that'll end up killing on accident. But I don't actually want to kill most of the Uruks from now on, because the more Uruks that you have branded, the more reinforcements and forces that you actually have out on the map. So if I ever want to engage a fortress, well, I'm gonna have a bunch of dudes already there, so it'll be really beneficial for me,
Nice. Look, this is I tell you, this is a really interesting gameplay mechanic that, well, now the priority should be, yeah, gain control of as many people as you can.
And it flat out breaks the game, because once we have about half the captains and/or all the war chiefs in this area dominated, we can just go end the game from there.
Nice.
It really doesn't even matter how powerful Talion gets from here. Although there are certain ones that you still want to get, but you don't really need any more upgrades from this point on.
Yeah, but you would need the early game upgrades in order to reach this point in the first place.
Specifically, combat drain, execute, and critical strike. Those are the main ones for combat purposes.
Come on, everybody put on your glasses. Let's have some fun. Are you guys watching the movie? Can you see it? Can you see the 3D pictures popping out at you? I'm making like
3D is a gimmick that is never going to work, Cloud, and it's sad.
3D is a gimmick that continues to sell tickets.
It does, but that doesn't mean it works. It works in certain movies. Like, apparently How to Train Your Dragon 2 has got really good 3D in it, at least on the theatrical versions.
I enjoyed watching The Last Jedi in 3D. That was pretty cool.
So hungry. Is it a crime to try and feed your family?
I still have not seen The Last Jedi, and honestly, I don't think I want to.
I enjoyed that movie so much, I saw it a second time, and it also was awesome, man.
Would you say that Space Leia is one of the stupidest things in the Star Wars series?
Spaceland?
Space Leia.
Oh, you mean Leia in space who returns herself to the ship?
Yeah.
That was pretty dumb, but you have to look at it in the context that like pretty much everybody who saw the movie already knew that she was dead. Yeah,
because Carrie Fisher.
Because that Carrie Fisher was dead, precisely.
But then she didn't die during the movie.